Hello, I'm Shay. This is a segment that I'm going to start called Shay's Corner, and it's basically a rant session. It's just like me talking about issues, things that I have, or questions that come up that I just really, really want people's opinions about. So, one of the things that came up is that I was looking at a video on YouTube and it's by Alohi. I think that's her name. I'm gonna have to put her name in there. Like, I really enjoy her videos. They really speak about, like a lot of things that um I kind of agree with sometimes. But I really, really enjoy her videos. For one, they have other people, but I just think they go a little overboard, a little too hard on certain issues that I feel like. But I feel like me and her like are right around the same wavelength on how we think. But one of the issues that she was talking about, and I maybe I can like share that video where she was talking about like appropriation, and or they were talking about fishing, black fishing or whatever, where YouTubers are Caucasian or white skinned, light skinned, of other cultured races. I'm trying to be politically correct here when I say these things. That's why I'm watching what I say. But where they're actually, I had no idea that this stuff was going on either. Like, when I saw that, I was like totally blown away that people are super tanning their skin and creating their hair to look like black hairstyles in order to like make money and in order to appeal to a certain audience. And I feel like gypped it. Like, if it wasn't bad enough that some things like that were actually done by black people were like changed the color or whatever they call whitewashing or whatever, but it's another thing to like paint your face or paint your body to resemble somebody else in order to appeal to an audience that naturally you wouldn't appeal to. Like, you have an audience. Like, why are you changing the color of your skin to appeal to a certain audience to get money? And it really, to me, speaks to the fact at how much attention and how much authority we give to like a market like that. Because for somebody that is so-called comfortable with who they are and their race and their background to change their skin for monetary purposes to appear different, it says something. It says a lot. So but on top of that, the video that I was watching, which is really why I came here, the video I was watching by Alohi, I think that's her name. I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong, sis. Correct me so I can get it right. But and she's gorgeous, by the way. Was talking about appropriation. I think I put a question under there, and instead of just waiting for a response, I decided to do my own video. So anyways, do you feel like when we as so-called black, African American, Hebrew or African descendant females over here, when we wear straighter hair, put on the fake nails, extend our lashes, like do things to like alter our look that looks more European or more not kind of like our natural state, is that appropriating? Because and it's just a question. I'm not really trying to make a point. It's a question. So I just want to know like what people think. What's your idea of appropriation? Because I was watching a video by another young lady that I just started I got into, I swear, the other night. Cinderella OG or something, who is of Nigerian descent. And I was watching a video of where it was African versus African Americans, and the Nigerian young lady at the table, one of the Nigerian young ladies at the table, felt that we as African black people over African American or black people over here appropriate their culture. So my question is where's the line between what's okay and what is considered appropriating? Like, I know I'm not the only one that thinks that. Like, it's strange to me that we feel like people appropriate. And then there is a line, like there is an extreme line that is being taken there. But did we have an idea that people feel like we appropriate their culture or we appropriate their style? And so if you feel some type of way about it, leave a comment. Let me know, because this is new to me. I had no idea that other people felt like we were appropriating their culture or their style. I don't say culture because me and one of my really good friends were talking, and she made a statement that are people like, especially with the African and African American scenario, are people confusing tradition with culture? And I feel like they are, because culture is more like it's adapted and it's more like a style. So culture is more like where you come from, those things that you pick up from wherever you're from. Because like you can be African and live in England and pick up a whole nother like culture. It doesn't change your tradition, which is what you've brought over from where you've come from, which is what we do. We brought traditions that from where we came from, where, you know, whatever part of Africa, wherever we were descended from, we brought those traditions with us. But along with those traditions, adopted different culture. So, which I feel like the Africans feel like that makes us different. Or it's tons of stuff that I saw, honey, in that video and in those comments that just rubbed me a whole nother muscle, I swear. So let me know how you feel, because I mean, I don't have anything against anybody really. I'm just a curious person. Like, I just really want to get, to me, facts are based on data and analysis. So based on how much data and analysis you get from something, that's what I can determine that something is like a fact or something just is. And I just want to know, like, based on that question, because I don't want to formulate a one-sided opinion. So I want analysis and data. So if y'all can leave your comments, leave your opinions, and let me know. Do you feel like we appropriate culture? And I want you to really look this up and think about what the word appropriate means. Which, okay, so I looked up the definition of appropriate. And appropriate means, the portion in which we're referring to for this particular video, means to take something of someone else's for one's own use without the other's permission. So that means that I decide to take something that is yours, adopt it as my own, and then own it as mine. Like, own it as something that is mine. So, which makes me now question the fact that is it appropriating if people say, well, it's not mine, I'm just reflecting? Is that now reflecting, or is that appropriating? Because if appropriate means for me to take it and claim it, well, I don't take something. If I put on a dashiki, I'm not taking that and saying that that's, well, I mean, if I'm of African descent, that's a part of my culture. Like, I'm not taking it and saying from something that I know that wasn't derived from my ancestry, now because it was passed down to me through lineage. So I don't know. But let me see. I don't know about the style stuff, y'all. I don't know. Like maybe I can use it. I can make a better example with things. Like if I take something from your home or something that you created, like a painting, and then you paint this beautiful painting, and then I take it, and then I say it's mine, and give off the impression that I created this painting, and then I sell this painting. That is basically the definition of appropriating. That's taking something and you didn't say, hey, you can take this, you can have this, and you can take the credit for it. That is basically the definition of appropriation. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you think. And also, this app that I'm using to record my videos, I use it all the time to record. It's called YouCam, and I love it because it provides makeup for me. I don't like wearing makeup. I just don't. Like I put on makeup a little bit of makeup for this, but I'm not really a makeup girl. So I guess like I use it all the time when I'm taking pictures or I'm doing something and I don't feel like putting on tons and tons of makeup. I love it because, you know, it makes me look fresh and look like I spent hours in the mirror, honey, and I didn't. But even without the makeup, the camera, the magnitude of the camera, it's really good. The lens just really does justice with no extra. It's no filter here. These are filters. This is no filter. I wish I could show you. It's like the little zero with the cross through it. It's no filter. It's me, but the lens is so magnified and so good and crisp that, you know, it just makes things better. Here's another like makeup filter, but then here's me with none, just original. So check this out. They also have women on here that do like makeup tutorials. It's all about makeup. The reason the filters are on because you can actually buy these looks. You can buy the makeup specifically to create these looks in real life. So they even have it where this is makeup. You can check out eyeliner. You can check out different, like, let me see what else. Go back. I can change my hair color. I can see like if I want to try a new hair color. Isn't this crazy? This is crazy. Try this YouCam, because if you just want to, if you maybe want to see what you look like with different color hair, or what you look like with different makeup and looks, this is great for you. So check this out. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to these wonderful ladies who have been holding down this thing for a long time, and to everybody that's watching. If you like it, please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.